What makes a good money-making method? Is it something that just makes a ton of money? Is it something that you have fun doing? Well, today I'm going to address what makes a good money-making method and money-making methods you absolutely need to stay away from. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, I just want to mention that we are going for 30k subscribers and the YouTube rank. We are very close to 10k, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would help me out and subscribe. It helps me out immensely, and thank you very much. So first we need to start with what makes a good money-making method. Like, what defines it? The main thing you should look for in a money-making method, obviously it's in the name. It doesn't make a lot of money. Is it the most efficient thing you can be doing to grow your purse? Because obviously it's an MMO with a player-ran economy. Having money is essential. Even if you're Iron Man, having money is essential. Now, these methods aren't necessarily applicable to Iron Man. They can be, but the video is about the main player base. So that's the first thing that you need. The second thing, does it progress you in the game? Doing a money-making method that does not progress you in the game is basically useless. I have 6,084 hours in this game. If I spent 1,000 of those hours mining quartz, it wouldn't benefit me at all except for being on quartz leaderboards, and let's be honest, who cares about quartz leaderboards? All it would do is make me money, but I wouldn't actually progress in the game. So for me, I would say that's wasted time. You don't want to be wasting your time. You already have to pour thousands of hours into the game in order to max it, so you want to be benefiting either by Skyblock XP, completion, or some other factor when doing these money-making methods. And the last thing that I think you should consider before choosing a method is how efficiently can you do that method. Now, obviously, when you first start in the game, you're not going to be able to do any method efficiently. But as you grow in the game, so say you have max farming armor, right? And you want to go start playing dungeons, but you can only run like floor 5 and your gear's pretty garbage. Just farm. Playing dungeons with Party Finder is actually going to slow you down in the long run, when what you should be doing is just getting the gear from the money from farming first, and then doing everything with Master Mode, as it will save you time in the long run in terms of comps, cat XP, money, and all that good stuff. So with those three prerequisites, let's get into the worst money-making methods in the game. For the first one, I'm going to take you guys over to dungeons. It is frag running. I looked up a Mac McCoo video about frag running. It's should you frag run? And let me tell you, no, you shouldn't. Based on the numbers he got, it was like 13, 14 mil to frag run. Now, obviously, these numbers could have fluctuated. I did not calculate these. However, frag running does not benefit you in the least. You want to know why? You're not even getting floor comps for it. You're not getting cat XP. You're not getting floor comps. You're making awful money. Please do not frag run. Frag run is one of the worst methods in the game. For the second method, I know I've talked about this before, but it truly is quartz mining. As you can see, there's someone here mining quartz. Don't do it. It doesn't progress you. Once you have everything you need from quartz, unless you're Iron Man and you're like mining for term, just don't do it. It doesn't benefit you. You may make a little bit of money, but you're not going to get anywhere. The next method is going to be Bazaar flipping. Don't Bazaar flip unless it's long-term investing, which at that point, I don't really consider that flipping. Flipping is more short-term. Don't be Dazzer. Don't be hovering the Bazaar menu being, oh, this is a 200k increase if I can buy 100 of these, when only 10 of them get sold a day, or there's a super competitive market for it. Bazaar flipping is not the way to go. Now, if you are watching markets and doing investments, I 100% agree with that. I love that. I have a video about that where I have a doc on like enchants and stuff and what their normal prices are and when you should be buying them. That is smart. Buying like enchanted snow and selling it to NPC and making 2.2 coins per is not going to make you any money. It's not going to progress you in the game, and it is not worth your time. For the next method, we are here in the Rift to talk about the Rift methods. Don't do them. They really aren't worth your time. That you can make a decent amount of coins from carrots, you can make a decent amount of coins from grinding Rift prisms, but all it does is raise the price for other players, and it doesn't really benefit you. Maybe grind it if you are trying to max collection, but the collections really don't take that long to max. You're not going to make that much money off of it, and it's not going to progress you outside the game. Specifically, if you're first starting the game, what you should be doing is getting into farming. To get the money to get into farming, you can do Rift, but honestly, what I would do personally is just farm treasure hoarders for 50 to 100 mil and then start farming. Because Garden takes forever to max, you might as well put the hours into it now, and you will almost always need something in the Garden. Versus the Rift, once it's completed, man. I mean, until Mountaintop comes out, there's nothing for you here, really. For the next one, I'm going to take you guys back to dungeons, and this one is going to be controversial. Floor 7. I don't think you should be doing Floor 7 at all, personally. If you want to be able to try your luck and test your RNG, go for it. I mean, if it's fun for you and you don't mind Terrible Party Finder, go for it. This one is not as adamant as the other ones because you still are progressing in the game. However, it is horribly inefficient. You're going to have bad Party Finder teammates. You most likely don't have the best gear. If you do have good gear and you have high kata, odds are you'd be better off just doing Master Mode floors like M1 or M3. Because those are going to progress you in kata way faster than Floor 7. Everybody plays Floor 7 because they want the stick, but here's the thing. If you play M7 instead of Floor 7, you'll get floor comps faster, you'll get class average faster, and your odds of dropping the big stick are higher than in Floor 7. As well as with the scrolls and every other drop, and you have a chance at Claymore, and you have a chance at 5th Master Stars, and in Master Mode you generally make more money, more kata, better parties, all that good stuff. It is way better than Floor 7. Floor 7 is not worth putting 10,000 runs into anymore. Just don't do it. But once again, if you're having fun, go for it, man. I mean, it's a game. I'm just talking about the fastest way to progress. For this next one, we are in Dwarven Mines, and it's because I would like to talk about doing ghosts. It's not doing ghosts pre-bestiary, it's doing ghosts once you have max bestiary. Ghosts are a very good method to level G-Drag. They do make a decent amount of money. It is very good to grind them before you max their bestiary, but after, you don't get anything from it, man. I mean, you can grind flares instead. You can grind Master Mode instead. You can grind E-Man instead. You can grind Blaze instead. All these are great combat XP methods that are going to benefit you in the long run, either in doing Kudra or getting XP for higher Master Mode floors, leveling G-Drags, not just specifically ghosts. And for the last part in this video, it's kind of just an overview, and you guys may have guessed the theme. Don't do anything if it's not going to benefit you, or do anything after max. If you max the bestiary, try to stay away from it. If you max class average 50, which I know most people haven't, stay away from dungeons. Start working on bestiary, start working on gardens, start working on other parts of the game that require many hours that it'd be easier for you to get it done now instead of later. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I stream at twitch.tv/Yadi. Check me out there, join the Discord, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. Peace.